Where's the Keeper? You should have been here by now.
The tower's locked tight. We need another way inside.
Telvanni towers always have more than a single ingress and egress. Look around. Over there. Just let me... There. Easy enough for a Magister to remove a Master's ward. Let's go inside. Shalreni's private study. Her presence is strong here. My ghost sight allows you to see it. Move closer, and I'll try to get her to manifest fully.
Careful, my friend.
Blight Crown! He killed me. I'll destroy them all!
Such rage and suffering. Let me try to calm her.
Have you come to gloat? To see how far the mighty Shalreni has fallen? I would have led House Telvanni to new heights. Instead, I lost everything. All my work unfinished. My legacy in ruins. This is your fault, outsider. You and those duplicitous Daedric princes! Now, why in the name of my despicable ancestors would I even consider such a notion? You're my enemy! I'm content to sit back and watch as Vermina and Periite steal back whatever they think Hermaeus Mora took from them. You know nothing of the Telvanni, outsider, or of me. But I will admit that I hate it when a greater power reneges on a mutually advantageous agreement. Frankly, my role in all this was more difficult than what I requested of the princes. I decrypted Meln's Black Book, perfected Blight Crown's subterfuge concoction, and performed the rite that gave Vermina access to Apocrypha. And all for a simple favor. Eliminate my competition, and elevate me to the rank of Archmagister. I see what you did there. Clever. I suppose I've been taken off the board. A bit of revenge on my part is probably called for. The path to the memory Vermina seeks lies through the infinite panopticon. Torvasad will lead her there. It started with Torvasad and his dream of something lost long ago. He needed someone to acquire Meln's Black Book and perform the rite. In return, he would help me achieve my dream of becoming Archmagister, as long as I pledged myself to Vermina. Torvasad behaves like a broker, bringing disparate parties together for mutual benefit. In truth, I now believe this is all about Torvasad. He has his own agenda. Anyway, he convinced the princes to set aside their differences and work together. Truth be told, I never much cared. All I wanted was to do what was asked of me and get my reward. Instead, I got a dagger in the back from that disgusting Blight Crown. They believe Hermaeus Mora stole something from them. From all of us, really. It involves Torvasad's dream. He had vague visions of a Vermina shrine, believed it was important. So he asked Vermina to help him recall the entire dream. When she failed, he expanded his list of allies. That's where the hidden kindred came in. Look, maybe Mora stole Torvasad's favorite sweet roll recipe. I wouldn't put it past the Prince of Fate. He collects knowledge like House Lalu hoards gold. All I know is Vermina and Pereide want the memory back, but Torvasad wants it more. Silent, you say? Then my enhanced subterfuge concoction worked. I told Blightcrown I could do it. I took Blightcrown's mix of disease and dream, and with a few adjustments to the right, enhanced its ability to hide them 1,000-fold. If Mora has gone silent, it means it affected him too. Cut him off from his own realm. Am I a genius or what? Oh, fear not. You can't separate a Daedric prince from their realm for very long. Should last just long enough for Vermina to get whatever she's after. Of course, who can say what will happen when a realm and its prince are sundered even briefly?
I can't absolve you of your transgression, Spirit, but I can grant you peace.
Eternal disappointment, more likely.
Let's return to Necrom and tell Laramil what we learned.
Calm yourself, Scroot. I am sure Apocrypha is not as bad as you say. Ah, Proxy. Tell me what happened at Tel Barrow. Scroot returned from Apocrypha with disheartening news, while my efforts at research have been marginally effective at best. Tell me you have something better to report, Proxy. The Infinite Panopticon. First, they sought a memory to alter. Now they seek what? Another memory? And can they even find the entrance again? Well, we have a destination. Now all we need is a plan. What research I was able to accomplish tells me that Vermina will be a formidable opponent. But in order to enter Apocrypha without Mora's consent, she requires an anchor and a shield. In this case, Master Shalreni's body. That will be her undoing. Shalreni's body is mortal. If we destroy it, I do not believe that even Blightcrown's concoction will hide Vermina from the one who knows. Of course, there is also the matter of Apocrypha gone amok. But one problem at a time, I think. Gadain, this will be dangerous. I would feel better if you remain here, out of harm's way.
I swore to retrieve the relic, and I can't stand the thought of you facing this danger without me. All of you, really.
Vomitus.
As I feared, the entrance to the Infinite Panopticon has moved.
As is its nature. Which means we have failed and reality is doomed.
I refuse this outcome. Fate, bend to my will.
Larimel, be careful.
There is no time. The Panopticon must exist. Here, I command you.
Larimel, you did it! The Panopticon is open!
Oh no. Vermina. Her presence is destroying the Panopticon.
Larimel, look at yourself.
Isn't that amazing?
The day
You can't face Vermina alone. I don't believe I'm saying this, but I'll go with you.
This is more than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
Mortal, let me aid you.
I'm with you, my friend.
I'm a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
This is more than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. This is more than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
Disgusting creatures. We'll be smelling them for hours.
I'm a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
You fought well.
Mortal, let me aid you. Feel the power of faith!
Steady on. Shake it off.
If we survive, the Great Eye will probably make me clean it up. Satisfying smack. Debris. They must have gone that way.
What is...
Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha
Practice my charm.
Wasn't that amazing?
Remember, Vermina's not alone. Blightcrown and Torvisad are with her.
Vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Feel the power of faith. battle we can walk away from, eh? Cultists are spreading Blightcrown's corruption.
Hidden intrigue. Looks like Vermina brought an army.
Let me aid you. Smite your foe. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Portal. Vermina passed through it, mortal.
Stow your weapons, my friend. We've won.
This place feels ancient. Like no one's been here in an eternity.
The combination of rite and concoction works splendidly. We are hidden, and Mora suffers. Tovasard, take the Dream Prince into the Eye of Mora. Find your memory.
I see the Eye of Mora above us. That's where we need to go, mortal.
The very core of Apocrypha.
Blightcrown! Did he say some mortal? Let me aid you.
Ignore Blightcrown. You need to reach Vermina and destroy Sharan's body.
Satisfying snack. Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe. Between Vermina's presence and the corruption, my fellow Daedra have turned violent. Well, more violent than usual.
Side by side.
Satisfying, I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
I do believe we're good at this.
Through there, mortal. Hurry. cultists are in our way. Dispatch them, Mortal. Mortal, let me aid you.
Move your feet! Get moving!
Here, Mortal. Let a Copperfoot smite your foe. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. We need to talk. Blight Crown's a threat, but Vermina's a prince. We should follow Vermina and Torvasard into the Eye of Mora. I have no clue which memory of Hermaeus Mora this particular eye contains, but we should go in and do what we came here to do. Find Vermina and destroy Master Shalreni's body. Without the protection it provides, Mora should be able to pinpoint her. You're right, I don't hear the Great Eye. I think that has something to do with Vermina's presence, Blight Crown's corruption, and the rite they completed to enter the realm. It's just a guess, but if we solve one problem, it should help. Now, Mortal, step into the Eye of Mora. What happened to this memory? It looks more like a dream.
Another Daedric Prince memory? You take me to the nicest places.
This has to be Vermina's fault. Stupid Prince of Dreams.
This memory is not
I sense a flaw. Use my ghost sight to reveal it.
Listen carefully, Mortal. Vermina's power is limited here. This isn't her realm. It's only due to the necromancy they used on Shalreni's body that she made it this far. She's placed a dream around us, but the true memory is still here. Vermina hasn't been in here very long. She didn't have time to craft a perfect dreamscape to hide within. Look for flaws in the illusion, the cracks in the facade. We're inside one of the Great Eye's secret memories. That's just an echo of him, part of the memory. Like I said, Vermina's overlay of dream stuff isn't perfect, and we can take advantage of that. Let's see if we can spot any flaws we can exploit. Good idea. If you can find the weak points, I can break them open and expose the true memory beneath. Of course, knowing what the Great Eye values, that will probably drive us insane. Took me centuries to recover the last time.
Once again, Melon to the rescue. When you get close to a flaw, use my ghost sight to spot it.
Must be the memory of when Hermaeus Mora hid the secret the enemy seeks.
secured inside the glyphic of hidden paths. Locked within the glyphic of blood. With regret, the memory of what I had to do, sealed inside the glyphic of shattered reflections.
Dare to invade my private memories!
We got what we came here for, Tolstar. This way!
Fighter! Protect the three glyphics. Go and enter the mythos.
This is the mythos deep beneath the Icor Sea. Another memory, or more of the same? Feel the power of fate!
That's the end of that tale.
This is the core of Apocrypha. Remember how Torvasard altered a memory and changed the past? The damage they can cause here is enormous. Mortal, let me aid you. Wasn't that amazing? Stendarr, protect us from harm. Mortal, let me aid you. Wasn't that amazing?
Your prowess was befitting a knight.
Here, Mortal. Let us
Well
have
done.
like your foe. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. great eye. Call on me.
Fate's mortal. Again. Destroy that life pit.
Feel the power of fate.
My wounds! I'm not sure I can keep going.
Feel the power of fate.
Enter the focus point. Step into the focus to use my ghost fight. Use my ghost fight to strike the group.
Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe. Wasn't that amazing? Satisfying smack. Wasn't that amazing? Mortal, let me aid you. Feel the power of fate.
I'm focusing my ghost sight. My ghost sight being detected.
I am a vessel of the great eye. Call on me. Acid, satisfying smack. Mortal, let me aid you. Here, mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe. Acid, satisfying smack. Mortal, let me aid you.
Step into the focus to use my ghost sight.
need. Isn't that amazing? Satisfying snack. We must slip away while we can, Torvasard.
The Dreamweaver flees. But what of the Glyphic Vault? She will pay for the damage she has wrought on my realm. And hear my words. I shook off the worst effects of Vermina's corrupting presence, but not soon enough. The intruders have fled. But the vault of the Glyphic! You must determine if the secret remains secure. Not just any Glyphic. One of 3 primordial Glyphics that in total contain the entirety of the memory I made everyone forget. A memory that, if restored, will destroy reality. Enter the vault. Check on the Glyphic. That which I cannot see. The corruption coursing through Apocrypha continues to weaken me. I must do everything I can to maintain a connection to my realm. Enter and examine the Glyphic. I give you permission to gaze upon this portion of the memory. It cannot be avoided. Fate's chosen must make sure the Glyphic is secure and the memory intact. We shall talk again when you are done. Examine the Glyphic of Hidden Paths. It will reveal its portion of the secret to you. Regrettably, there is no other way to determine if the Glyphic remains intact. But fate will survive a slight fraying of its fabric. It has to. Now, go! Examine the Glyphic and see how this all began, Chosen.
Why have you called us all together, Prince of Fate?
We must deal with this problem, Dreamweaver. I have seen what happens if we do nothing. Already the threads of fate are...
Ah, that's it! What I needed to spark my memory. I will restore the rest. Lord of Secrets, I will restore it all!
Torvasard. One of the unseen could evade my sight here. Chosen, we must speak. My power remains diminished due to the toxins Periite's followers polluted Apocrypha with. But you helped me break free of the worst of the miasma. You saw the contents of the Glyphic of Hidden Paths, as did Torvasard. I did not expect that. Not yet. One thread in the tapestry snapped, but 2 more remain. If you can keep my enemies from unsealing the final 2 Glyphics, there is still a chance to preserve Apocrypha and the rest of reality. You saw how this began. The great omission. Just Something from very long ago. Something I did not expect to encounter ever again. It is not important. Not yet. Right now, fate requires a champion, mortal. Do as you have done. Follow your heart. Return to Laramil. Consult with her. Defeat those who oppose us. You will know the best course of action when fate requires it. Now, I must conserve my strength. Apocrypha is under attack, and I feel its pain. Leave this memory, mortal. Take the portal, and return to your allies in Cypher's Midden.
I have recovered, Proxy. Now tell me, what occurred after we parted ways in the infinite Panopticon? Part of the memory has been remembered, but reality has not unraveled, so we must still have time to make this right. Vermina and her allies continue to assault Apocrypha, but freeing Hermaeus Mora was a victory. Well done. This is for you, Proxy. Secret and forbidden knowledge. Something so terrible that Hermaeus Mora wiped the very memory of it from all existence. But now Tolvasard has plucked a thin sliver from the darkness, urging us to remember. Though it pains me, we cannot allow that. You did. I am unsure how I feel about that. I want to ask you 1,000 questions, but the corruption plaguing Apocrypha grows worse with every passing moment, and Vermina still roams free. I am torn as what to do. An opportunity, perhaps. It shall take Vermina time to locate the remaining glyphics. That gives us a chance to end the corruption and restore Hermaeus Mora's power. Are you willing to hunt down Blightcrown while I try to locate Vermina? What started in the Panopticon has spread beyond into other parts of Apocrypha. Gadain and I have seen its effects here among the stacks. While you investigate the corruption in Cypher's Midden, I shall try to determine where to find Vermina. We know it is a vile combination of dream and disease, developed by Blightcrown from concepts provided by Vermina and Periite. Master Shelreni helped to perfect it, and her rite increased its strength. It hides Vermina and weakens Hermaeus Mora. As we have seen, it drives the inhabitants of Apocrypha mad, and turns even allied Daedra violent. Scroot could sense the agony of the realm back on Nairn. Here, I fear she may eventually succumb as the other natives have. Even I am. No. Despite your status as Fate's proxy, you seem resistant. Now, explore Cypher's Midden, and try to track down Blightcrown, or determine how the affliction spreads. I shall attempt to locate Vermina. Remember, they used sensors in the Panopticon.
I'll go with you. It's not like I have anywhere else to be.
Why has the realm turned against us?
Apocrypha reels in pain, and
Poor
I feel it
Hunan.
too.
The Seeker just swooped in, struck him down, and flew off. They've never attacked the settlement.
It rushed to attack and then just froze in place.
me sick.
One of Blight Crown's sensors. Let's return to Leramil's study and tell her what we found.
More than a lifetime's worth of literature and none.
Friend, the corruption has gotten worse. See to Scroot while I do what I can for Leramil.
Flee, mortal. The pain overwhelms me. Soon I won't be able to tell friend from foe. And my many beguiling eyes, each blinks out and goes dark in turn. Soon I'll be totally blind. I don't know. But the pain and the blindness... Is this what caused the Great Eye to disconnect from his realm? To allow Vermina's dream to envelop him in order to escape the suffering? You don't suppose she has a dream for me, do you? The other mortal? Oh, to have my fate rest in such fragile hands. Really, you should go. Apocrypha is no longer safe, and I don't want to hurt you. Wait. A barely perceptible ripple in the threads. Someone approaches.
Your allies suffer needlessly, mortal. Allow me to aid them.
This affliction is beyond my skills, friend. See what the Dremora has to offer.
Vermina and Peryite have gone too far with their corruption. It works its way into the very fabric of Apocrypha. You only need to look to your two allies to see the harm it causes. I can ease their suffering, mortal. It was an alliance of necessity. I needed their assistance to recover that which was taken from us in ancient times. Hermaeus Mora did what he thought right, as have I. I have no desire to punish him for following his nature. I know where to find Blightcrown, so that you can stop him before he does irreparable damage to this realm. And I can show you where Vermina has gone. I no longer care to share the ancient memory with her, or Peryite. Because I also require help. I offer a trade, an end to this assault on Apocrypha, for the assistance of Fate's Chosen. Decide, mortal. Blightcrown even now works his way toward the core of this realm. Soon it will be too late to reverse the damage. I will mark a location on your map. Here we can open a path to the place Hermaeus Mora calls the Mythos. Not to a memory this time, but to the here and now. Then you can stop Blightcrown before the corruption becomes irreversible. It will take all of us to reach the Mythos. Allow me to ease the suffering of your allies.
I can see again!
Go, Proxy. I shall join you at the location. Spoke true. We can reach the Mythos from here. But first, we must align the threads of fate. Assist me, Proxy. I can align the threads through your capacity as Fate's Chosen. Touch each thread in turn.
Mortals manipulating the very strands of fate. How unlike Hermaeus Mora to put such power in your hands.
He must be truly desperate to keep us in the dark concerning the crimes he perpetrated so long ago. I assumed my intentions were quite clear. I seek to restore that which was wiped from existence in the ancient past by Hermaeus Mora. The memories that I only suspected were real because of the dream that haunted me. Because Daedra do not normally dream, and this one was relentless, recurring night after night. A vision of a statue of Vermina and the ever-present gaze of Hermaeus Mora. I originally sought out the Prince of Dreams' help to make sense of it all. Obviously. But all Vermina was able to do was determine that she and Periite shared the barest recollection of the same memory. That knowledge bound us together. We pooled our resources and planned to recover the stolen memory from Apocrypha. I cannot answer those questions. I have no memory of life before I lost my clan. I don't even know where I originally came from. A part of my past is missing. A part of me. And I won't rest until I recover it. Some memory returns, but not enough.
Nicely done. Now let's return to Lyramel and see if everything aligned correctly.
Help me align the portal proxy. The way into the mythos is open.
Chosen of fate, speak with me. Corruption wreaks havoc with my realm, Chosen. Any relief I experienced after breaking free of Vermina's dream has left me. My connection to Apocrypha grows ever more tenuous, and the vile poison debilitates me. The great Eye is blind, while Vermina hides from me. I glimpsed Periite's lapdog break into the mythos before my sight faded. He spreads corruption into the realm's foundation. As Apocrypha succumbs, the realm will crumble. Such destruction will ripple throughout reality. Good. Once inside, you will be my eyes. I will not be able to assist you directly, nor show you where to find the invaders. Torvisard. Of course. The unseen. I cannot sense his presence. The black book you carry. Use it if you need my strength. Just do not look directly into the pages. Even fate's chosen can be harmed by the briefest of exposures to forbidden knowledge. I call forth all whose fates are intertwined with yours, Chosen. Only together can you save reality.
Have I mentioned how much I detest teleportation?
You certainly do tend to collect an odd assortment of companions.
The path to the mythos
When I embarked on this quest with you, I never expected to be working alongside Daedra, let alone be marching into the very heart of Apocrypha. I admit, I'm afraid, but I'll stand by you. By you and Lyramel both. You have my word. Are you offering me a way out? Thank you, friend, but I'll pass. I promised the Abbot I'd recover the Fulcrum Obscura, and Torvisard assured me Blightcrown has the relic. Well, how can I turn my back on saving reality? Or abandon Laramil? As long as the corruption threatens her, she's going to need someone to lean on. Wait a minute.
They say the dead have nothing to fear. Then why am I filled with a sense of unease? Well, as long as you carry my soul gem, I'll go where you go. Even if we're probably marching straight to our doom. Truthfully, I have no idea. I've seen you accomplish some amazing feats, and Hermaeus Mora has faith in you. But this is the mythos we're going into. To face the champions of 2 enemy princes, maybe even the princes themselves. Not my usual fare. I didn't say that. The fate of reality hangs in the balance. That's not something to walk away from. Not if we have the slightest chance of preserving existence. No. I'll help you as I can. The spirit of a Tavani Magister and his surrogate body. That's an excellent question. I had to employ numerous wards to barely study the thing, without being whisked away to Apocrypha. But if the Prince of Fate says you can use it to aid your mission, take him at his word. He has no reason to lie to you.
An odd collection of allies for someone so formidable. You may count me among them. At least until our paths once again diverge. I am ready to enter the mythos when you are, mortal. The Prince of Fate has his secrets, and I have mine. The truth is, however, I do not know. That is one of the things I hope to learn when I recover the stolen memory from the ancient past. I believe the lost memory concerns us all. But yes, I think it holds a special significance for myself. What that is, I can only imagine. Not knowing, though. It drives me to reveal what was hidden, no matter the cost.
I suffer just as the Great Eye suffers. But I'll float alongside you into the very depths of Apocrypha. Which just happens to be where we're going. Just don't blame me if my tentacles fall off or I attack you or something. What choice do I have, mortal? The Great Eye commands, and I obey. Besides, whatever Torvasar did to me, it seems to be holding back the worst effects of the corruption. At least for now.
While the corruption still threatens me, I shall not turn away from my obligation. I started this with you. I plan to finish it with you as well. But we cannot understate the danger. If Scroot or I succumb, turn to Torvasar to aid you. Of course not. There is something unusual about that Dremora. Not the least of which is the fact that the one who knows cannot detect his presence. But Torvasar obviously requires something from you. Use that to your advantage. Perhaps. But the one who knows seems to think something more is at play. And I agree. Torvasar requires further investigation. But later, when reality is no longer in imminent danger, remember what Hermaeus Mora told you. Remember the Black Book. Just what Mora told you. Use it when you need to call on his strength. Do not look too deeply into the pages, though. I know from experience what gazing upon such knowledge can do to a mortal mind. I just wish Gadain did not insist on going with us. I am concerned about all my allies, but yes, Gadain's safety worries me. I fear that his heart is too pure, too inexperienced to survive what we shall experience in the mythos. If I falter, keep him safe, Proxy. Please.
fate's champions pursue us, Blight Crown. Deal with them while I locate the glyphics.
Oh. My manufactories of corruption will keep them busy, Prince Vermina.
Disable Blight Crown's manufactories, and the corruption will dissipate. Just shatter the dream crystal that binds them to the mythos. Save a
portal, and leave the east to Laramil and Fate's Chosen.
Good thinking, Scrooge. This way.
The mythos appears endless, but I sense a huge concentration of corruption to the right.
Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
What would you ask of me?
Is not the mythos magnificent proxy? That I would give to better explore this place. Let the threads of faith restore your strength. Like Crown's vile monstrosity. No wonder Apocrypha suffers.
That looks like a dream crystal. Destroy it.
The current of faith shall revitalize you. Corruption has been dealt with. Let us traverse to the western side. Blight Crown must have shattered the path. Simple enough to rectify. There. That took more out of me than I expected. Follow the path. Sense something has called.
Miriam can't keep pushing herself like that. What? Corruption is wearing her down.
Here comes Fate's Chosen. Probably going to gloat.
Over here! We could use some help!
We've got this.
Where's Laramie?
We'll be cleaning our weapons all night now. Ugh. I'm wounded! Endor, save me!
Goodness, you showed up. We were set upon as soon as we arrived.
We never reached the manufactory. The way is blocked. Let me summon a portal. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Here comes Laramil. You and Gadain go on ahead.
Behold, the very heart of the mythos. Just looking at it is like...
Laramil's amulet should protect us both. Get closer to me, friend. You already destroyed one of these manufactories? Then you know what to look for.
We're in this together.
yes, that was me who realigned the path for you. Thanks for asking.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both. Get closer to me, friend. Stand close and let me shield you.
We've got this!
By the ancestors. That's horrible. Laramil's gift protects us both. Laramil's amulet can protect us both. Get closer to me, friend.
Don't get complacent. I sense another of these vile contraptions nearby.
Stand close and let me shield you. Aren't we done? No? All right. I'm right behind you.
No guts, no glory.
Laramil's gift protects us both.
Stendar seems safer to your rest.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both. Get closer to me, friend. Stand close and let me shield you.